and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set up. 10 logo. Line 54. Line 54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Big rip.
They'll run. It's Dorsett. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you huddle him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it second and goal. Now it's Marino. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. To throw is Marino. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive. Points, they won't turn that down at all.
And this will be a touchback as sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now Dorsett. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Check 13. Check 13. Whip. Watch the whip. Check. Go. SOS. 25. Check 5.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run forward with Smith. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
218, jump. Hey, high 7. Leo.
Here's Marino to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. On 3rd down, Marino. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Clayton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Set, ready, 30 base. Pick it up. Check it out.
On 1st and 10, it's Marino. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Marino. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here we go again with Marino. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Marino to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On first down, Morris. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Go there. 10 logo. Check 55 to mine. Check 55 to mine. Hey, Jack. Defense.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On second down now, it's Morris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that 18-0. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On the ground, this is Smith. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's it under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Smith trying to run for it. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Fight 51. Mike, 50. 80 weapons. Kill.
They'll start it on the ground with Morris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Marino sets up. Throw left side complete. It's Clayton. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Dancing to his left. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That one complete to Elliott. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. They'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now Marino on 1st down. Gets this one to Morris. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Get ready. 70, Indy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Marino. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 5-yard touchdown. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. timeout set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Now Marino. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. To the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Marino will throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't. They'll run on first down. It's Morris. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Marino.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game.
Lead from 24 up to 27. So chalk that down as an 8.
Been grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 2nd down, it's Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down. They keep it with Smith on first down. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Go now. 60 outlaw. Bristol travel.
That's a gain of 3.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll get 7 out of it, but it brings up a fourth down. They'll run with Smith. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
55, come on, guys, 55.
Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Record. Undercrunch. Rock it. Get it.
2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd and 11 now. Marino, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. In for the score as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run the draw with Dorsett. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The last time we saw Jason Witten on a football field instead of the broadcasting booth was, of course, 2 years ago, 2017. He had 63 catches, 560 yards, 5 touchdowns. It was his 11th Pro Bowl that season for a man who came into the league back in 2003. All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's second down.
2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
On second down, here's Smith. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ballgame.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Watch the General West. Bang, 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 bang. Check 3, check it out.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On 2nd down now. It's Morris looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Hard. Hey, Delta. Now.
Here's Marino. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well, and they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Uses the spin. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Hey, Charlie. Ready?
2nd and 3. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Xavier Howard. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Squeeze. Check 52.
They'll look to throw here. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Marino operating with 3rd and long. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains.
Hey, exit. Go.
1st down, Marino. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Woo-hoo. Check it out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 11. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Out of the gun, it's Marino. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
and a big loss here as he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now it's Dorsett. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been... And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Now a give right side. Morris. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves them much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Losing 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand.
60 Pittsburgh.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 5. They dump it off, complete to Dorsett. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Ready? 50, play. Get it.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. That's in. Goodness. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Smith gets past one man. And now look at him go. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. A big offensive